Hello and welcome to the channel. This is my take on why I have to leave LFM. Maybe. Now, for most of you, probably heard of LFM, think it's a great place to be. It's a nice community, great races, and it's all of that. I actually enjoy LFM. The competition is great. Everything is pretty easy to use, seamless, user-friendly. And I know some of you all are probably thinking, okay, why are you leaving? And some of you are probably thinking, what is LFM? Well, LFM is Low Fuel Motorsports, and they're affiliated with a few racing sims. For my case, it's a Settle Corsa Competizione. Love that game, but I'm not that good at it. So the reason why I have to leave LFM is a couple of reasons. It started with signing up. Signing up was easy, got in, but to race, you have to get a license. I figured that's not an issue. Get a license, it could be something like Gran Turismo, don't know. Well, to get a license in LFM, they select the track for the season. For me, it was the Hungaroring, and you have to complete 7 consecutive laps at a certain time. You have to be under that time. Like the average, your average lap has to be under that time for those 7 consecutive laps. No off tracks, no cut warnings, none of that. You basically have to race a perfect race. So I looked at the timing. I was like, hey, that timing looks a little weird. So I looked at my profile and all the cars I use on that track, and I realized I was about 2 to 3 seconds off that pace. So I was like, maybe this is not for me. But hey, I already signed up. Not like it cost me anything. Let me give it a try. So the first time I tried it, of course I failed miserably, actually. 2 to 3 seconds off the pace, as said. So I was like, well, maybe let me try some setups. Did some setups, went online, saw a few setups, did that. Basically got the tires right. Did it again. Did about 8 laps and just called it a day. Logged into LFM, and sure enough, I had my license. Not a problem. When the rookie races, everything was good. It's not as bad as people say. They're not ramming you off the track or anything. Everybody's real respectful. Things happen, but I was pretty competitive in the rookie races. Maybe middle of the pack. I even poled on one. I think I came in second place in one race. I was pretty competitive. The problem came once I left rookie races and started racing with you aliens. Anyway, so part of the reason I barely got my license, which should have told me I probably shouldn't be in this league. But as I'm racing, qualifying almost last, so my goal was not to come in last. Figure out, learn how to drive, whatever. Yeah, that didn't quite work out. But I've noticed this league, I think the language I use is the UK, and I notice a lot of UK people are on it. So the times I didn't have to go to work, like 12, 1 o'clock my time, because I'm an American, Central Time, it's about the time everybody gets off work over there, and there's more people on. Better competition for me. I'm more competitive. I haven't won anything, not even close, but again, more competitive. So the time I get off and get settled and able to race, you Europeans are knocked out. It's 12, 1 o'clock at night. I know you got to work. You're out. So the people I'm racing against are pure aliens. These guys, they can. I'm basically, I feel, in the way. So LFM is not a bad thing. It's just for me, living in the States, to have a competitive race, I have to race midday here. And like I said, I'm at work. Outside of that, when I'm online racing, like I said, it's an easy interface, easy to get into a race. I just can't compete. There are guys up there competing, they're having fun. I'm hot lapping, basically. I mean, there's no cars in front of me, most definitely no cars behind me. I'm just basically hot lapping. So I may have to go to open lobbies, or at least get better. But I actually enjoyed the racing in LFM because of the racers in LFM. Once again, very respectful. It's set up great. They have events, you know, off-season, on-season racing. It's a good community. So for me, to you, if you're a person who, you know, you're an alien, or you can really drive a car, I advise you to get on LFM. It's a good league. Europeans, I don't think anything I'm saying should apply to you all, because the competition, you have 3, 4, 5 splits. You know, it's pretty spread pretty even over there. It's just the time that I get on, I can't compete. A lot of times I feel like I'm in the way, and I just don't know what to do. But I gave myself one more chance. I said, if I can't get the Nürburgring license, I know I don't belong on here. So I set up my Mercedes and went on there, and lo and behold, I got my license. So I was like, oh, okay. But once again, the time I'm on, no one's racing on the Nürburgring. I mean, half the time we have cancellations on regular races. So the Nordschleife, I'm sorry, not Nürburgring, the Nordschleife is pretty empty unless you race, for me, midday, which I did some midday races. I did 2. One, I actually started from the pits. Long story, the game crashed. I got back in, tried to get my setup, started from the pits. Whatever. The second race I raced, I started like I should. You know, got a little distracted on a few rounds, but it was a great race and I enjoyed it. So that's just my take on LFM. Not affiliated, other than I'm in their league with them, but I do, you know, I will give my, you know, praise for them. They are a good league to be in if you're skilled enough, because like I said, I feel like I'm sometimes in the way. But if you're skilled enough, good enough, or even if you just want to try it, I give it a try. But for me, I want to get better, and half of this is, it comes from me not racing online. That's a whole nother video I may or may not make. We'll find out. But yeah, hey, but you enjoy other content like this? I mean, I play pretty much all games. I'm not just a sim racer. But hey, if you like this, leave a like, subscribe. If not, hey, still the same thing. But you all have a nice day, and continue racing and keep it between the white lines. Have a nice day.